Okay, so y'all know. Well, maybe you don't know. I'm sorry. I know. Arailyus knows that Arailyus knows that YouTube does not notify anyone when I post videos and stuff. Um very rarely will YouTube notify that I post or whatever. So I should have had I already had it ready, but y'all. So I just need to make a little post real quick. The post is already made, actually. Surely is. The post is already made. So make sure I turn the volume down. I know y'all don't get notifications because I have a backup account, of course, right? And I don't always get the notifications over there either, so that's how I know. um so we will see if anybody joins. I hope somebody does join, because like I really want to get another person's like perspective, opinion on this, because um I don't know. I've heard so many other people talk about this, and you don't really think about things until it impacts you. I guess, if that makes sense. I just let me make this post real quick, y'all, and then I'm gonna start. I'm so sorry for not being ready. Um, I'm gonna do like a oh, duh, this is a freaking live video. I can't put no timestamp. Okay. Do 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 do. Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so I made my post, so hopefully somebody will tune in. Hopefully, dang. Oh well, I can use this one. So again, this is my hair. Let me back it up just a little bit. This is my hair. She did barrel rolls. I think that's what these are called in the back. I hope y'all can see. Don't do nothing crazy, girl. You're on live. Oh, okay. Y'all can see. Okay, so that's how the back is. And I just stuck the chopsticks in there because I just like chopsticks. And the hair in the front is out. And so yeah, I like my hair, right? But let me tell y'all what happened. Like, okay. So when I scheduled this appointment with this girl, you know, we went back and forth a little bit. Um, and she told me the time she had available. So I told her what time I wanted, right? I said, can I get the 4, right? She didn't text back. She didn't respond. Like, she didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing. And my appointment was today. And because I hadn't heard from her, I was like, well, I guess I'm not going. And she just so happened she texted this morning, and she was like, hey, I got a cancellation at 1. You want to come in? I was like, no, because I'm gonna be leaving work. I need the later appointment, right? And she was like, okay. So this is all I'm gonna say. I know stuff happen. Like, I know ain't nobody perfect. Like, I know I do stuff too sometimes, but I really do try my best to value other people's time. Like, if I'm telling you I'm leaving work, in my mind, okay, she leaving work, so let me make sure I'm here when she get here, right? I got there maybe like 4:05, something like that, 4:05 or whatever. I walk in there like nobody was in there, or so I thought, and I kind of just stood there and looked around, and then I just went and sat like on the bench, and it was another lady in there. She didn't say nothing. Like, she just looked at me and she didn't say nothing. Then maybe 5 minutes later, she was like, you got an appointment with, the other girl. Because when I got there, I texted her and I was like, I'm here. Like, where are you? And maybe the girl texted the other girl, because the other girl was like, oh, you waiting for, I don't even remember the girl name. I'm sorry. And I was like, yeah, I think so, whatever. And she was like, well, she'll be here in a minute. Like, she left. She should be right back. And when I tell y'all, I wanted so bad. I wanted so bad to get up and leave. Because like I just said, I told you I'm leaving work. That means I'm taking leave time away that I could use for something else. I'm using that to come and get my hair done. My appointment is at 4 o'clock and you were not there. She got there about maybe 4:10-ish, something like that. She didn't apologize for being late or nothing like that. She asked me, she was like, well, how do you want your hair? And I was like, well, you never text back, so I couldn't ask you if you could do the style, right? Because, again, in my mind, I was like, I'm just not going to get my hair done, because if I'm asking for your service and you can't confirm, like, you can't communicate, like, look, baby, I'm not finna chase you. I don't have to have my hair done. I just wanted my hair done, right? So I was like, it's okay if I don't get my hair done, right? And so, she didn't say nothing. Like I literally said, you did not text back, so I couldn't ask you, could you do the style? So, she didn't say nothing. And she was like, well, what do you want? And I was like, well, I wanted like a inverted, like just one inverted fishtail kind of going up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like curve. I think y'all get what I'm saying. That's what I wanted, right? And she was like, I think so. And I was just like, you know what? So we compromised. She did the barrel roll, right? She did, yeah, the barrel roll. So I was like, okay, yeah, I know I want hair out, you know, and I'll figure out what to do with this. I'll probably just twist it, you know, whatever. But, and that's what I said to her. But I was like, well, wait a minute, I'm already here. Can you twist it? Do you know that girl said to me, I kid you not, that girl said to me, my next appointment is already here. Sis said, my next appointment is already here. And I was just like, wow, that is just, I hate that. Like, I really hate that people are like that. Like, people are so unprofessional. Like, people want us to support them, buy their product, use their service, you know, whatever. But it's like, y'all don't value the customer. Like, for the life of me, I text you. She was like, well, these are the times I have available. I said, okay, I want the 4:30. And you didn't text back and say, okay. She didn't text and give me no reminder text. Like, she didn't give me nothing. So, like, what the? I hate that. I really hate that. I hate that for me. Because a lot of people don't know this about me. But I have such a generous heart. Like, I won't literally give you the shirt off my back, but I'll be like, girl, I got a closet full of stuff. Come see what you want out of my closet, right? Like, I am nice. I used to be. I got a good heart. I look out for people. I try to support. You know, that's me. I'm a girl's girl. I really am. Like, instead of just waiting for people to come and like and comment on my stuff, like, I go and I like and I comment on other people's stuff. Like, I don't feel like, oh Lord, this is going into a rant, but I feel like there's a difference when you're a content creator and when you're like just an influencer, I guess. I don't know. All I know is people scream community. I want to build a sisterhood, a community, and all this or whatever. I want to build a community, but it's like somebody will comment on a post or like the post or something, and you don't even acknowledge that the person responded or liked your post or, you know, commented. Like, I don't know. I believe that people on social media, they just want an audience. They're not trying to look out for other people. Now, if you can benefit them, yeah, they gonna keep you around. If you got, you know, a little popularity and all this or whatever, they gonna support you. They gonna keep you around, right? But most people, if you can't benefit them, child, they ain't got nothing to do with you. And I guess we blame it on society and social media, because social media has went from how you connect with people, you know, friends, and your trips, you graduated, you got married. You know, this is what social media used to be, and now it's a business. Like, it's a business. Like, people don't care how you're doing. Like, people get so high on their horse, they can't like your post no more. Like, they just, what are you doing? I know you were not in that bathroom. I'm gonna get you. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. You, girl. that's Miss Vixen. That's Miss Vixen, y'all. Lord have mercy, my little baby. I don't know. I guess I just went off on a little rant, but I don't know. I don't know. And I just be wondering, like, but I mean, I know it's not just me. It ain't one of those, like, is it just me? No, I know it's not just me. That's why I was hoping that more people would have been on so somebody could have gave me feedback. Because, yeah, this is one of them topics that it kind of worked best with dialogue and stuff. So, yeah. But I was trying to see if I was going to twist my hair. I actually should have. I really should have done this live in my bathroom because that's where all my hair stuff is. Because that's where all my hair stuff is. So. But, yeah. It's cute. It is cute, but yeah, sis was like, my next appointment is here, and I just don't know. I just don't know. And I most definitely am gonna have to get up and go get some rubber bands, or ooh, what if I put my little clear beads on the end? That would be cute. They're clear, so that way they can go with a lot of things. So, dang, I didn't know I had been on here that long. So, I'm just, for right now, finna put this perm rod on this one. And we are finna relocate. Damn it. I would get one without a string. We are finna relocate to my bathroom so I can do my hair. Okay. I'm going to grab the phone. This how folks be walking through their house and stuff on live. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me walk really slow to make sure I don't drop nothing. Oh, Dad, I meant to show y'all that Shein stuff. Well, I wasn't going to show y'all the stuff. I was just going to show that I got a Shein package. And I was going to ask, did y'all place y'all last order before the tariff? Because I saw this post, but I don't know how true it is. But the video that I saw, the tariff fee was like $130. I don't know if it was Shein. Like, that's why I said I don't know if it's true, because it didn't have like a store, a letterhead or anything on it. Let me put y'all back on the tripod. So I got my last little order in. But y'all, what's crazy? I placed that order. You know what? I kid you not. What is today? Today is Tuesday. I feel like I placed that order last week. I know, as a matter of fact, I know I placed that order last week. I placed that order last week and it got here today. Like, that's crazy, right? Something going on, y'all. It's something most definitely going on in this world that we live in. There's so much craziness. Oh, yeah, so the light is on. Y'all can get a better look, and I can also get a better look. She could have made my part straight. Dang, sis. though. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to wear it though, cause I do get migraines, and I know these chopsticks don't help. I know they don't help, but they're so cute. Like, they're so cute. So yeah, I have to wear my little chopsticks, and I'm me. Like, you have to do the things that make you you. Like, there are so many people that, they love the way I dress, like with the colors and, the bright boldness, pow, in your face, like big energy. There are a lot of people that like that, but then there are some people that's like, girl, that's too much. I can't do all that. I can't handle all that. So yeah. Uh, so yeah, but I love this. Like, but with that being said, that's the things that make you you, your quirks, your the things that just make you happy and your signature or whatever. I have so many different, there are so many different like designers that I like, but one of my absolute favorite, y'all should probably be able to tell by now, but one of my absolute favorite designers is Betsy Johnson. I absolutely love her stuff. It's fun, it's cute, it's colorful. Like, it's just outside the box. Now, yeah, she do make like, the little skulls and all that kind of stuff, but that's not the stuff I buy. I buy the cute little stuff, right? Um, but yeah, I really, really like that kind of style. So, okay, let's see what we gonna do with these twists. But yeah, I love Betsy Johnson. And it's crazy because me getting into color like this, I feel like this just recently happened. I feel like I very recently just started getting into color like this. But now that I have, like, oh my God, I just love it. I love it so much. So, okay, I'm gonna see if I can make this too. I have thick hair, but I feel like my hair is so thin. Like, I mean, of course, it's really, really thin along my hairline, but I feel like my hair is really thin, but my loctician, she says, girl, you got some thick hair. You got a lot of hair. And even the loctician that I go to now is not the loctician that did my install. And that girl was like, child, that's why it took us so long. Like, I want to say it literally took 3 full days. It literally took 3 full days. And the crazy thing about it, on the last day, we were there for 12 hours and she had a girl helping her. Like, that's how long it took her. Who child? Oh, Jesus. Yeah. It took a really long time to get my locks done. And just so happened, they were completed on April 23rd, which was the other day, which was my dad's birthday as well. So I celebrated my sister locks and my daddy's heavenly birthday. This would have been his 78th birthday. Oh my God. My daddy passed away so long ago. I was in high school. I was in the 11th grade. I always had like a kind of strained relationship with my dad. It's so funny. Like, even I've heard multiple versions, but even my whole conception story, like, I've heard a couple versions. Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy. And I just think as I get older, cause I ain't gonna lie, like growing up with my mama's side of the family, I promise I never, ever, 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 I never felt like I fit in. I never felt like I fit in with my mama's side of the family. And because of that, I was treated different, you know, because I didn't act like everybody else. Um, I'm not gonna say I ain't know. I'm not going to say I didn't know there was something wrong with me. I just knew it was a lot of crazy shit going on, you know, like in my childhood. And yeah. So when I did get to spend time with my dad, you know, growing up, I really, really, really enjoyed it. And I was one of them girls, like I said, my whole conception story is really funny. I'm gonna tell it one day. But I was that girl that was like, I don't care what y'all say about my daddy. I love my daddy. Like Bill was my world. That was, I love my daddy. And you know, even though he was one of those, I don't know if you would necessarily call him a deadbeat daddy. He just, hell, my daddy just had issues. We, like my auntie said, child, the whole family got issues. Everybody is touched in some kind of ways. So, you know, my daddy had issues. My daddy was a Rolling Stone. And I just feel like as I get older and as I accept, you know, who I truly, truly am on the inside, I feel like maybe even channeling. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like maybe I am channeling my inner Bill. Because I feel like I was trying to act like my mama for so long and that did nothing for me. Well, let me stop. Let me not say that. Cause I still, I love my mama dearly. She passed away too, but yeah, my mama, she was a little sweet lady, a little nice, docile, quiet woman. Um, yeah. And I was that way for a very, very, very long time. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, hey, I'm Arailyus. I didn't even introduce myself, but if this is your first time seeing one of my videos, I am Arailyus. I live with multiple mental disorders. Um, I forgot what I was just saying. Dang it. I'm so sorry. I forgot where I was going. I know it was something about my dad. Just more like as I got older, I just started accepting, you know. I just started accepting my true personality, and when I tell you life has been fucking great. Life has been so great. You know, I just, because I have mental disorders and one of them is bipolar disorder, like there's a part of me that just feels like I'm manic, but there's another part of me that's just like, nah, bitch, this is just you, right? And it's just not at, that's what I was gonna say. Almost at a year on my celibacy journey. That's what I was going to be talking about. So, yeah, now that I am at this place where, you know, mentally and spiritually, like I'm in a much better place, you know, and I'm so proud of myself for sticking to this celibacy. And I know some people, you know, they may say, well, you were celibate because you didn't have a choice. But no, baby, I had plenty of choices if I wanted to, but I didn't want the lies, the soul ties. Oh, I ain't even mean for that to rhyme. I didn't want the lies, the soul ties, the baby wives. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want that. I didn't want the bacteria, the BV. I don't want nothing. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want the breadcrumbing. I don't want the gaslighting. I don't want the manipulation. I don't want none of that shit, right? Whew. I'm good. Celibacy, it looks good on me because I remember before I even started my celibacy journey, I was kind of reading about it or, just watching videos about it. And I just remember I kept hearing people say, it's more of you learn that it's not just about the physical. Celibacy is not just about physical at all. It's not just about sex. It's you learn that it's about a whole lot more. It's deeper, and that's because we as women, we put an emotional attachment to sex. So yeah, it's really deep. It's deep. And it's just like a drug addict or alcoholic that's been clean. Like you just start seeing the world different. You start seeing, not only do you see men different, you see yourself different, you see women different, you see friends different, family different. I'm telling you, when you truly say you're done and you truly say you're on this Christian journey and you're like, God, I'm for real, I ain't with the BS no more, God will change you. He will if you allow him. But a lot of things change. You lose a lot of people along the way. And I think for me, that's still one of the hardest things that I deal with. I'm not gonna lie, I can be honest and say this, like loneliness is one of the biggest issues that I have, but I mean, at least I have my baby. At least I have Vixen. Sometimes she don't be steady either, but I have peace. I said all that to say I have peace. But yeah, the loneliness, the rejection, the realization that guys only wanted you for your body, just it's crazy. Like I'm just like they say, whenever you try to change your life for the better, it makes people mad, and it's crazy because it's your life. How can you get mad about what I choose to do with my life? It's not your life, right? People are so weird. Like, people just feel like they have to have an opinion on every single thing, even when nobody asks for it. Like, sometimes it's okay to keep your opinion to yourself. Gee. Okay, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the little ponytail right there. Because the way she twisted it, you can see the ponytail is shorter. But I used to do hair back in the day, so I know how to finagle. I can make something happen. I just can't do this. If I could have did that, like, I wouldn't have went to the hairstylist. Like, yeah. Let me look at my parts. But I think I was just talking about, I'm happy being me. This Christian journey is not easy. This celibacy journey is not easy. Now, I know I started out with saying all the things I don't want, I don't want, I don't want, I don't want. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't still have, womanly desires. Like, I would be lying if I said that. But you get to a place in your life where you realize, believe it or not, it's not all about sex. And y'all know what's so crazy? I will share this with y'all. I remember I was 16 years old. I'm 43 now, almost 44. I was 16 at the time. And I had this boyfriend, and I was so crazy about him. Now, my mama, she wasn't really strict, but, you know, with certain things, she stood, you know, she stood by what she said. So, like, she told us we couldn't have boys come see us, or we couldn't go see boys until we were 16, right? So just so happened I turned 16 that summer, and you know, got my boyfriend, and child, you can't tell Arailyus nothing. And you know, it's just I'm just a teenager, a child, a teenager. We still are in denial about what's going on because don't nobody like to talk about mental illness. But anyway, I remember my mama specifically said to me, but I don't remember what the whole conversation was about, but I would never forget her words. Arailyus, you don't need no PENIS that bad, right? At 16, my mama said that to me. And I just remember I was just kind of like, ew, like, don't ever say that to me again in life, right? And I was just like, what do you mean I don't need it? Like, yes, I do, you know, because that's what my mind told me. And, yeah, through this celibacy journey, through, you know, my spiritual journey, I'm learning why I was that way, why I was so promiscuous, like, as a young girl. And a lot of it probably does stem from, like, molestation, you know, whatever. A lot of it probably does stem from that. But you know, trauma affects everybody differently because I don't want to talk about it right now. But I'm gonna just say trauma affects everybody differently. I ain't ready to talk about that yet. No, I ain't ready to talk about that shit. But yeah, I'm trying to see what I wanna. And now I'm noticing these ones in the front are a little smaller than the ones on the bottom. So I don't know. I may go back and change them, do them over. I hope I can wear my hair like this because I ain't gonna lie, I got a mild little headache. Do have a little mild headache. But anyway, fast forward back to where I am now. So, like I said, I'm about to turn 44. So, at 42-ish, I started realizing, yeah, I didn't need it that bad. I realized there really were way more important things. And because I was stuck in that mindset, you know, I found myself in a bunch of situations I shouldn't have been in. I can say that, you know, God is amazing because God always kept me and protected me, but yeah. Whew. But I'm just happy, you know. I realized, you know, it's just there's so much more to life than sex. And again, like I said, I'm human, so I still have my moments and stuff, but I'm at a place where I'm okay with waiting. You know, even if it's another year, hell, I don't have a choice. Even if it's 5 years, if it never happens to me, it just doesn't. But I mean, at the same time, I'm very much optimistic about my future because I said this in a post I put somewhere, and I was saying, it's about the energy. You know, I feel like I'm giving a different energy in my life now. All girls, we're in our soft girl era, right? We're all in our soft girl era. And yeah. So you get to a place. You just get to a place in your life, and when you realize that, there are more important things, and celibacy is just, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. When I remind myself, how did I get on celibacy when I was supposed to be talking about hairstylists? Child, this is ADHD, y'all. This is ADHD jumping from topic to topic. This is ADHD. But okay, we got these twists. Now let me see what I'm gonna do. I don't know what, because this was supposed to be in this ponytail. This was very much supposed to be in that ponytail. And I don't want to stick no pin, so I'm going to just put that little bit of hair in this ponytail. And actually, these are probably not enough. Well, if I just put one, duh. If I just put one, it might be enough. It don't say how many. These are not my reading glasses, obviously. I don't even remember the last time I wore my reading glasses. It don't have a number on here, but this is how many beads are in here. So I can put those on the ends. But this is cute. I still think about combining my locks again sometimes, and I feel like I would want them maybe about this size, maybe. If I did get them a little bit bigger. I like how these look. They're so pretty. And the smaller your locks are, which I wish I would have known this from the beginning. The smaller your locks are, the more fragile they are. So that's why I have lost a couple locks. And it sucks because they're in the bag. Those are the ones I lost. I hate that. But yeah. And I try not to even touch my hair too much. It sounds like a contradiction, but I actually like when my hair is twisted like this. So actually, even if the barrel rolls, even if they get too tight, I'll probably just do 2-strand twists on the rest of my hair, since I already got the top. I made a video. I haven't posted it yet. Well, I posted the one from Friday where I had this huge freaking cyst under my arm, right? And I think yesterday was the 10th day. I had to take these antibiotics for 10 freaking days. And it finally went away, so I can use my arm again, because it was hurting. Like, oh, it hurt. It was hurting so bad. Oh, wait, I think I left hair out. Whoo, child. My arms still get tired though. Whew. And look, I know y'all can't see my outfit, right? I'm gonna bring it down just for a second, give my arms a little break. So I'm back up. So these little shorts I have on, right? Now they are size large, right? They are like, I think these are real leather. Oh shoot. I think these are real leather because these shorts were almost $100, right? Excuse me. I didn't pay $100 for them. They were either 20 or 25 because they were on clearance. But anyway, when I first got them, like, you know, they were tight. They fit really tight. And now, girl, look at her. I'm trying to get my weight back together. I'm trying so hard to get my weight back together. That is the one thing that I am struggling with the most. Out of everything, I think the fact that I can't find my motivation for working out, I think that's about the worst thing that I'm dealing with right now, because working out has always been the thing for me, like mentally, that helped me. You know, it's, of course it's good for your body, but mentally working out is good for you as well. Let me see if I can do this without dropping it. Okay. I had to sit down, y'all. So yeah, the fact that I have not been consistent. Now I walked on the treadmill yesterday. And I made a little short about it. And when I tell y'all, I literally, every time I had a break yesterday, I was on that couch. I was so tired. It's like I had no energy. I had energy for like maybe an hour. And after that, I crashed. I literally crashed. It's crazy. Oh, I'm sleepy. The other thing that's been going on, and again, I am about 44. I'll be 44 in July. So there's the whole perimenopause thing going on, and I think that's why, because I mean, I was already tired anyway. Like, I was tired before, but like, I be exhausted. Like, whoo, exhausted. And it's some other stuff that's going on with me too. And a lot of the symptoms they say are like a part of perimenopause. But did y'all know perimenopause can last up to 8 years? I said, oh, Jesus, what am I going to do? I be feeling like I'm losing my daggone mind sometimes. It's a lot. Why do we as women have to go through all this stuff? Why men don't have to go through nothing? We gotta have the babies. Our body gotta do all this crazy stuff. Like, just, hey, Eve. Everybody blame Eve. But where was Adam? Where was Adam? Why was Eve in the garden by herself anyway? Adam should have been there protecting her. So, I'm going to just say that. Everybody want to say it's Eve's fault. But no, he should have been there with her. Oh, this going to look kind of weird. Let's see what we going. Sure. Yeah, definitely got a good creative, girl. Let's hair braid it up like that. That is it. I really. Okay. So we got. Whew. Lord mercy. That's why that girl ain't want to do this. She said, "Nah, child, I got another head." That is crazy. What time is it? It's already 8 o'clock. Like, where the hell does the day go? It's like once you get off of work, like you blink your eyes, it's 11 o'clock. Damn it. Oh. And I know what it is too. I've been trying to make myself get up earlier. I've just been pushing myself, you know. I think that's what it is, a lot of it. I went to the VA Monday, yesterday. Yeah. And I saw this guy. Well, I didn't know him, but you know, we were from the same hometown or whatever, and we was just talking. And we were talking about, you know, working from home and stuff or whatever. And I was like, well, I'll be the first one to admit, although I love, it is the big, being able to work from home is the biggest blessing. But it has made me very lazy. It has made me very lazy. So that's why I'm struggling trying to get back into a routine. Cause I feel so lazy and I don't have no energy. I feel so exhausted. And I'm like, girl, your birthday coming up. Like, child, you know you done went and bought a little hoochie mama dress. And I'm trying so hard to use that as my motivation. And the fact that, like I just showed y'all, the shorts, the clothes are like fitting looser. So I'm trying to use that as my motivation to continue. But child, it's rough. It's rough. Good gracious. Good grief. Who is that? Charlie Brown. Almost there. Almost there. And speaking of my birthday, I still don't even know what I'm doing for my birthday. I have like a really big trip coming up later on this year, so I can't do too much. You know, I'm trying to be financially responsible, so I ain't gonna do nothing too crazy. Now, I did have one crazy idea because I was like, bitch, you deserve it. But girl, that price, I said, girl, no. You better save your money. Hold on to your money, child. You can always go there, but I don't know. What did last year for my birthday, I had a dinner. I'm only friends with one of the girls that was at my dinner last year. That's crazy, ain't it? That's crazy, ain't it? I had, let's see, me, Candace, Sheena, Dominic. Yeah. I guess it was just 4 of us. Yeah. It was just 4. Oh, and my auntie. So maybe there were either 4 or 5 of us. I can't think. But yeah, I only still talk to one of them. She'll be over here later this week. She'll be over here. But yeah, it's crazy. Having friends as an adult is hard. Having friends with as an adult with mental disorders is even harder. Because you realize that not only do you have mental disorders, but they do too. But the problem is, majority of them are in denial about theirs. And you get to a point in your life where you realize everybody is full of shit. You realize that. Pardon my French, but that's how I feel. So these are our twists. Oh, this is my shoulder. This is crazy. Jesus. So I think they look cute. I feel like I need something. I didn't know what I need. So I have all these bobby pins, right? I have bobby pins, but I need hairpins. That's what I need. Something I can just, I only got one. I have one. You know, these are the little soft ones. So I feel like I need to pin this side down right here. I don't like the way it's sticking up. I'm scared to stick these pins in my head because, like I said, I would get a headache so easily. And that's another sign too. Migraines are a sign of perimenopause. It's a lot of signs of perimenopause. Like, it's we as women, you know what? Maybe being a woman is overrated. Maybe being a woman is overrated. I've had so many issues. I had endometriosis. I developed that when I was in the military. I developed endometriosis when I was in the military. I ain't know what the hell it was. All I knew was I had really, really bad periods. My cramps were just, they used to feel like I was going into labor, and I'm not being dramatic. And I did eventually have a partial hysterectomy. I had a partial hysterectomy due to the endometriosis. And out of every surgery I've ever had, I would go back through that one with a heartbeat because child, period is overrated. But just like most women, when I had the surgery, I gained weight. I gained a good 30 pounds. I gained a good 30 pounds. But I lost the weight. My weight pretty much, ever since I've had kids, because growing up, I was always just really, 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 really skinny. And once I had kids, you know, I finally gained weight now. Oh, I hope I did not leave them things in there. And I bet I did. Yep, I'm sure I did. Once I started having kids, my weight just always went up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Now, this is the heaviest I've ever been in my whole life. I think I was 192 yesterday. So, so this is the most I've ever weighed, but I've also been down to like 135 too. So, and I do not look good when I'm that skinny. And it's so crazy. I wanted to be skinny for so bad, for so long. And when I was skinny, I look sick. I really do look sick when I'm skinny. So, I don't like it. I like me with weight on me. I have curves. I feel like a woman. I feel sexy, you know. And I feel sexy for myself. Like, I don't need a man to make me feel sexy. It's called growth, baby. You don't need a man for those things. And it's not because I can't get a man. But you find happiness within yourself. If a woman is not happy within herself, a man is not going to help her. He's not going to make her happy either if she's not happy within herself. And vice versa. Men are the same way. If men are not happy on the inside, a woman, a man, whatever your preference, it's not going to make you happy either. And those are the type of things that I have been learning through my spiritual journey. I never made the point that I was making, but I was saying that I was researching it, and that's what I heard a lot of people say. Like, it's, you just really see everything differently. You just, yeah, like I said, like an alcoholic or a drug addict that has gotten clean, you just see the world different. And it's crazy because I myself am still getting used to it, and that means that people around me are too, because it's kind of like this Arailyus that they're seeing now, you know, everybody, what the hell is this girl? Where did this personality come from? Like, what the hell? You know, I'm sure a lot of people are very much confused, but the reality is this is the personality that has always been inside of me. However, she is most definitely elevated now that she has found her place with Christ, and she found her voice, and she has lost everything, so she don't care about people not liking her. Like, now that I'm at this place, I don't care. I forgot what I was just saying. I hate when that happened. Dang it. Hate when that happened. I hate when that happened. These beats are kind of big too. It's like a lot of space. I hope they're not too heavy for my locks. Oh, I'm gonna definitely have to do a comparison, because I used to do my hair like this before, and I haven't done my hair like this in a while, so I get to see the difference in length from the last time I did my hair like this. I know it's grown though. My hair has grown so much. I didn't realize my hair could grow this fast. And that's because I wore my hair short for so long. I wore a fade for a while. I was a blonde baddie for a while. I've been blonde a few times in my life. But yeah. Now the girl did ask me today, she asked me, like, was I always tender-headed, or did I become tender-headed when I went natural? And I was basically telling her the same thing, like, I haven't had hair for so long. Like, before I had locks, I didn't have no hair. So, yeah, I guess I am tender-headed. I so hope I don't have to take these out tomorrow. I so hope I don't have no headache tomorrow. Make sure I take a picture and a video tonight then, just in case. Oh God, my stomach. Oh, my stomach. I need to eat. That's what it is. I didn't eat. Girl, it's 8 o'clock and you didn't eat. Dang it. It's so much. I will start back having help around the house. I think Thursday is the first day the new lady comes. Whew, child. I need the help because my house look a mess. I try to keep like the kitchen, because I have an open floor plan, so I try to keep the kitchen and the living room clean. And I try to keep my office organized because that's where me and my homegirl be at. So I try to keep it, neat and organized in there because we use my office for her filming setups. So I try to keep it neat and organized in there. But my room and my closet room, child. But I'll clean my closet room. I really will, because that's my space. So I like to keep that room looking nice. But when I'm trying on clothes and stuff, oh, it look a mess in there. And then I'll come back in there later on that night and clean it up. I think the first time I did my hair like this, I did it on live, because I remember a girlfriend of mine at the time, I remember she was on my live. Pulling off my little ends. I am tired. I am finna go to sleep when I get done. Cause what can I eat? Shit, what can I eat this late? I don't even feel like I can eat nothing this late. If I try to make an acai bowl, that's gonna take 20-30 minutes for the acai to thaw out. Ooh, child. And you know the crazy thing? I slept through every break yesterday, right? I mean, even my little 15-minute breaks. Look, you have to take whatever you can get sometime, right? I slept through all my little breaks. I fell asleep when I got off of work. I think I woke up probably by 8 o'clock. I was up for a little while. I think I fell asleep like 1 this morning. But, yeah. Normally, I can go right back to sleep, but I was up, because I had went to sleep right after work. I had to do my little brain dump. I had to get all the stuff out my head and create some content. So I was up for a little while.